Dear FATF members, observers, invited, and all those who can see and understand it, we kindly ask you to think for yourselves and together about what is happening. And we would like you to make a clear decision. What is FATF's role in this? To listen, to discuss, or to act? The Charter of the United Nations is a pillar of the world order, the basis for supporting and strengthening peace and international security. The FATF's main objective is to protect the financial system's integrity and increase its transparency to support global security. According to its mandate, the FATF must rapidly and firmly respond to the new significant threats identified by the international community. In 2014, one of the UN and FATF members, Russian Federation, violated world order by unprovoked aggression against Ukraine. Russia annexed Crimea and occupied parts of Ukraine's Donetsk and Luhansk regions. After 8 years, Russia went further. On February the 24th, 2022, Russia started the unjustified, full-scale bloody war against peaceful Ukraine. On September the 30th, 2022, Russia annexed territories of 4 Ukrainian regions. Global security and all its guarantors have been challenged. As a result, all global organizations providing security in general and its financial part feel the need for action. Russia's military actions in Ukraine are accompanied by terrible terrorist acts against civilians and civil infrastructure. More than 3,000 rockets have been launched. As a result, tens of thousands of people have been killed, including hundreds of children. This invasion is characterized by the involvement of regular militaries and fighters from private military companies and mercenaries. Russia violates international conventions, which it is obliged to follow. It doesn't comply with FATF standards. It broke existing peace in Europe and continues to blackmail the whole world with nuclear weapons, seizing the biggest in the region and the third in the world Zaporizhzhia atomic plant. Unfortunately, the war against Ukraine showed the picture more clearly. The current Russian regime opened its terrible bloody face. Contrary to the FATF mandate, Russia uses its resources to create threats to international financial security, but not to address such threats. Terrorism is supported at the state level, and large-scale schemes of money laundering and sanctions circumvention are being created. Russia brings the new intensity to cooperation with the Taliban, Assad regime, support of terrorists of the so-called Donetsk and Luhansk People Republics, private military company Wagner, Russian imperialist movement and Hezbollah. Cooperation with sanctioned North Korea, Iran and Syria is also being strengthened. Hundreds of billions of dollars in assets of corrupt Russians are under sanctions. But there is a need for further consolidated actions. The integrity and key principles of the international financial system, respected by all members of the global network, are being undermined by Russia. International security is under threat due to the aggression of one country. Russia carries out terror, destruction, and genocide in Ukraine. It threatens other sovereign countries. It will be too late if FATF doesn't act today. We call on the FATF members to show their leadership and be consistent and responsible. Without fear, we urge you to punish the aggressor. Today's Russia place should be on the blacklist and outside of the FATF membership.